and see the set pieces. This is the attacking set pieces. One center back forward, the one in the near post flag on, that I will change for the next match to attack near post, and Zenon Williams stay back if needed, if not go forward, stay back, the wingers will stay back, no, one winger will stay back, Andrew Wenger, who is more defensive than Maidan, is better at defending, Brian Carroll, who is the defensive midfielder, also to stay back, attack ball from deep, and everybody else to go forward. I will tell Zenan Katic to attack far post and deliver it to the penalty spot for the players who are deep there, hoping that they can slip a shot between the opposition players marking the 6-yard box. In the defense, I am trying to get not as many men I'm used to have in the area in the defensive corners. Usually I tend to leave only one player to stay forward, and the rest are in man marking or some other duty. And so far we have had a few chances to counter from corners that we had defended well, but no chance has yet come to a goal. No counters from corners have come to a goal, and we don't seem to be especially good at scoring goals from corners. I will see from now, with that smart change, things go better. If they don't go better, I might change the delivery option. Maybe I will change from one side, I will alternate near post and far post in the next matches for the left hand side corners and see what happens regarding goals scored from the left corners. In free kicks, I set Zenon Williams to mark keeper, the other two centre backs to go forward. Wenger, the right winger, who is most usually Wenger, and if not is a fullback, and the defensive midfielder Brian Carroll to stay back. Testing in the attacking free kicks, testing nothing. Maurice Edu, who is the box-to-box midfielder, to disrupt the wall. Vincent Nogueira to go forward. I am not using anybody to stay near attacker, I think. No, I'm not, and the strikers to go forward. From the left, I'm testing the best header, and from the right, cross center. I will change that now from to near post and far post and see if anything changes. After that, I will try long and short. And to defend, I am testing to have two players with a go back instruction. I used to have one or two up to FM12, but several times I observed how a fullback, who was the player that I used to give that instruction to, they tended to be deeper than the barrier, and many times they made strikers to be onside instead of offside, while the rest of the defense were keeping them offside. They were ruining their work. So I thought that could be blamed in having players stay and go back instruction. So I decided to stop using that. But I am thinking on testing that again and see what happens with Wenger and Maurice Edu. Perhaps the go back is a problem with fullbacks and defensive players, fullbacks and center backs, but players that used to play further up the pitch will not drop so deep and keep the offside of the rest of the team working. And then in the throw-ins I'll use this two center backs to stay back, the other to consort, the winger from the other side and the creative center midfield to go forward, the two central midfielders to the side of the throwing to consort, one striker to go forward and the advanced striker to go forward and the target man to the near post, which is not quite the same with the other side. Kind of testing differences between the settings, but I have not had a chance to actually get a good view of that, as there's been no key highlights coming from a throw-in, and if there has been, it has not been enough to get an idea of how are the differences between the two sides. And that is all for today, other than mentioning that I have a new banner kindly made by FM player CFC, who makes some good FM videos. He has one with Portsmouth that he has started recently. The team has been promoted to League 1, and right now the last video you can see how with the new players and so they still needing to get in, and even so he was not that far from winning that match. At least it looked to me like he had a good chance to have gone the other way. But in previous videos in the League 2 you could see an example of how looks a tactic that really is working good to get players into space and to supporting the attackers and attacking really well. Many thanks to him for the banner, who is looking good. That's all. Like, comment and subscribe if you feel like that, and don't if you don't. Goodbye.